Greetings, people of the internet! It is I, the Pokemon Man. And this is going to be basically 2 videos in one. And yes, I am doing the competitive Pokemon opinions out of order now, because I'm now doing Hisuian Decidueye. But I have a good reason for it. That's because I have now received word of the next Tera Raid event that's happening in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's said that it is going to be of none other than Hisuian Decidueye. The Hisuian Decidueye is going to be Tera Grass type, and it is going to be a 7-star raid. So hopefully its maximum HP is just going to be multiplied by 30, and not 50 like that godforsaken Mewtwo one. So let's just cover the deets of Hisuian Decidueye. So Hisuian Decidueye, grass fighting type, its abilities are either Overgrow or Scrappy, has base 88 HP, 112 attack, 80 defense, 95 special attack and special defense, and 60 speed for a base stat total of 530. So ever since I heard word of this Tera Raid event, I've been strategizing on how exactly to beat it. Okay, my first idea was to use Chandelure, because it's part ghost type and it would make itself immune to Hisuian Decidueye's signature move being Triple Arrow, which I believe... yeah. Blah, 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 blah. This raises the chance of its future attacks landing critical hits, and also lowers the target's defensive stat. So that would be really bad, because it says it's like guaranteed to like lower defense. Or maybe it's a 50% chance, I don't know. My original idea was to use Chandelure so it would be immune to that, but as we just covered, and like most of the starter events, they have their hidden ability, and like we just covered, Hisuian Decidueye's hidden ability is Scrappy, which makes it so that it's able to hit ghost types with normal and fighting type moves. So even Pokemon like Chandelure aren't safe. So my second strategy was to use Charizard in the Sun, because it has its hidden ability Solar Power. I had my calculator over here by the side. It has base special attack of 109. That multiplied by 105 with the solar power boost equals base special attack of 163.5. And let's assume that Charizard's using its signature move Blast Burn, which is 150 damage, base damage. And that multiplied by 105 equals 225 base damage, multiplied by 105 again, because if you terrestrialize it into a fire type, equals 337.5 base damage. Now that's a lot of damage. And that's also as well Charizard not having any boosts, because I checked, Charizard for some reason does not have any moves to boost its special attack, only its physical attack, which is kind of dumb if you ask me. But this still is going to do a lot of damage. It's probably most likely not going to one-shot, especially with Hisuian Decidueye having pretty good special defense of 35. That also, in the fact that its HP is going to be multiplied possibly by 30, like most of the starter events, equals... wait, what does it equal to? Okay, it says it possibly equals 2,640 maximum HP. Possibly multiply that by 100 due to the fact that this most likely is going to be level 100. If it wasn't, I'd honestly be surprised. So, yeah. That's my thoughts about the Hisuian Decidueye Tera Raid. I already came up with a strategy using Charizard in the sunlight, which is convenient because Charizard does learn Sunny Day. And you could possibly also put the Charcoal Held item on it as well to boost its Fire-type damage by 20% as well. So let's move over to whiteboard mode. I can actually pause the recording so I don't have to edit. Now, take it, in my previous video, I did say that me struggling possibly was going to make it look funnier. Boy, was I wrong. I am definitely wrong about that. And anyway, my competitive Pokemon opinion for Hisuian Decidueye is most likely not going to be used. There's better grass type options, and if anything, people just use the grass type as a defensive typing, so they're able to ignore powder moves or the Moongus. So let's just make a. There we go. You see my Decidueye. I'm gonna actually move the camera further to it so you can actually see. I'm an artiste.